So in this video, guys, I'm here to talk about one of my favorite things to talk about, which is growing businesses. Right? I'm a growth guy at heart. Whether I'm cold calling or whether I'm marketing on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, or whether I'm doing blogging type activities. I'm a growth guy at heart, and that's something that I have a lot of experience with promoting businesses, growing businesses, driving customers and leads, and just kind of driving growth in general. So one of the key things that I would like to really talk about is this thing where if you are running some kind of marketing business, you kind of need to have a marketing plan, right? But in a lot of ways, marketers and people that own service businesses really don't know what to do, because on one hand, you hear all these gurus that tell you about kind of inbound marketing. Oh, you gotta post on Facebook, you gotta post on YouTube, and I've said that you gotta post on YouTube, you gotta post on Twitter, you gotta be on LinkedIn, which I've said as well. You gotta jump into all these places, and we tell you about all the neat things you could be doing online. And then something else that they typically do is then the gurus tell you like, uh, oh, cold calling doesn't work, sending cold emails doesn't work, DMs don't work, flyers doesn't work, um, direct mail, oh, it doesn't work. Who is even reading direct mail in this day and age, guy? Dude, it doesn't work. And so the gurus in effect have told you that outbound marketing doesn't work. And they have said that the only thing that works is inbound marketing. But what I want you to know is that these gurus and these experts and these voices online have lied, maybe accidentally, so maybe they didn't lie, they just got it wrong. Or it's something they never did. Hey, if somebody has never made a cold call in their life, and all they've ever seen about cold calling is something they saw in the movie Boiler Room or The Wolf of Wall Street or some other movie like Glengarry Ross or some other kind of movie, and that's their entire world of cold calling is that movie. In their business, maybe they're using something like SEO, search engine optimization, or they are using something like podcasting, and that's how they've managed to grow their business to be so successful. Of course, they're gonna tell you that, dude, cold calling really doesn't work. You want to do podcasting, you want to do SEO. They are maybe not lying to you because they are giving you the most truthful information from their standing point, from the universe as they observe it according to all the data and experience that are available to them. They don't know that on the opposite side of the universe, of the world, directly opposite from them, there's another guy who is only ever done cold calling and sending direct mail, and that's how they've grown a business that's just as big as theirs, multi-million-dollar business grown purely through cold calling and direct mail. And now to this guy, because he's standing looking at the universe of his experiences. When you come to him and you say, "Yeah, dude, can I do SEO and podcasting?" They're like, "Oh, dude, why are you doing wasting your time and money? That stuff doesn't work." What works and what I know works is cold calling and direct mail. So this is how you wind up with people that tell you that things don't work. So convinced because everybody only has the experiences available to them that they have personally gone through, that they have personally validated. It's kind of like how some people speak Greek, and that's their first language, and for a lot of Greek speakers, that's the only language they know. And then on the other side of the world, you got some people that speak Swahili, and that's the entire language they know. So now when you try to speak to them in a different language, it completely doesn't make sense to them because they've never heard it before. And they think that's just gibberish. That doesn't work. I don't know what that is. This is some strange thing. That's just complete garbage nonsense. But you might be saying to them exactly the same thing that they were thinking. But just because it's in a strange language they don't speak, they can't understand it. So our viewpoints are so shaped by our experiences that what's normal to us is so tied to what we have personally gone through that this is why we don't have a good universal view of anything. This is why we have such a limited, narrow view of the world. And unfortunately, that's what happens in marketing is they're going to tell you like, oh, outbound marketing doesn't work. But you're getting that advice from people that haven't done outbound marketing and made it work. If they had, they'd probably be telling you it's the only thing. You need to kick out inbound marketing, which again would be wrong because they would only have outbound marketing experience and not inbound marketing experience. So they can really only tell you that outbound marketing works, but they can't authoritatively tell you that inbound marketing doesn't work because they haven't done it enough to actually be able to make it work. For that, you gotta go find a guy that's made inbound marketing work, and now he's gonna tell you whether it works or not. So if you're trying to grow your service business, guys, you wanna do a lot of outbound marketing. Outbound is really cheap. Let me get that out of the way. Outbound is really cheap, right? Cold calling people, you can do that for the cost of a phone subscription. You can get the data for free on the internet. So call it $20 a month total. You can do outbound marketing. Inbound marketing, you can also do it, but it's in a lot of ways it takes longer, right? It can also be free, like doing YouTube, doing Instagram, doing Facebook. That can all be free, but it's slow because getting enough attention online with organic social media inbound marketing takes a long time. It might take 6 months to really start seeing results. So ideal world is you combine both for your service business, inbound and outbound. But understand outbound is where you'll get clients right now and where you'll get money right now, and inbound is where you'll kind of scale your business so much bigger over time. Now, if you do just one of them and not the other one, you're at a bit of a disadvantage because you're not going to get the benefit that the other type of marketing would give your business. And that disadvantage might not be clear to you for like a year down the road. When you look up and you're only making, so much a month, and you look at the guy that was doing both types of marketing, and this guy has got a business that's literally 10 times bigger than yours, and he knows less about the service that both of you guys are providing than you do. So that's something you want to take into account. Now you can also join my community, the Millionaire Service Business community. Links will be in the description.